Guys, first of all, welcome to online IT Vidhya, guys, for everyone. So today we'll observe our on programming language, guys. That programming language, what? Python programming language, guys. Today we are discussing about Python programming language. This is our concept, guys. Okay. So before going to explain what is the Python, before going to explain what is the Python, how it is helpful to us. Okay, before going to explain what is Python, how it is helpful to us, let's have a look one simple point, guys. Because all our target is software companies, right? Observe, guys, everyone. All our target is what? Software companies only, right? So in software companies, okay, check it, guys. In software company, what do I have to do, guys? So our simple basic task is, what is our task in software company? Have a look, guys. What is our task in software company? Have a look. Simple task. What we have to, okay, we have to do programs, right? In software company, we are going to do programs. Okay, nice. Then how these programs are developed? In software company, everyone has to do programs, right? How these programs has to develop in the sense simple. Observe. We have to use one programming language. Friends, we have to use one programming language. By using that programming language, we can develop programs. By using programming language only, we can develop what, guys? Our software. What is our software? Our software is anything, guys. If you want to develop any software, compulsory we need what, guys? One programming language. Okay, if you want to develop any software, compulsory we have to use one programming language. Okay, guys, in market, observe, guys, in market we have different types of programming languages, right? Observe, in market we have what? C language is available, C++ is available, Java, .NET, and then Python. Like we have different types of programming language in market, guys. C, C++, Java, .NET, Python. Like we have what, guys? Different types of programming language we have, guys. Okay. So what is the purpose of these programming languages? All programming languages purpose is very simple, guys. The programming language purpose is what? The programming language purpose is what? To develop some softwares. To develop some software. Whatever the programming language it may be, whether it is a C language, whether it is a C++, or it is Java or .NET or Python, whatever it may be, the purpose of the programming language is to develop. The purpose is what? To develop what, guys? Some software. The purpose is very simple. It is used to develop some software. So what is the meaning of software? Which software we are going to develop? In the sense, which software we are going to develop? Okay, which software we are going to develop in the sense, have a look, guys. So in our daily life, we are going to use different softwares, right? In our daily life, we are going to observe different softwares, right? What are the softwares we are going to use? What are the softwares we are going to use? In a sense, have a look, guys. Okay, which softwares we are using? In our regular life, we are using MS Office, right? This is one software. In our regular life, we are going to use what, guys? MS Office, right? And then we are going to use some games will play. Especially today, the most popular game is what? PUBG. Most of the people are using what? PUBG game, right? And then not only MS Office games, okay, still we are using other some applications like Book My Show, as well as what? We are using Amazon, we are using Swiggy, we are using IRCTC, means railway ticket booking, guys. Railway ticket booking, IRCTC, and already we use some other application. What? I want to book bus ticket. Okay, go for what? Red bus, RRB bus, me bus, ma bus. Then observe, guys. So if you want to check anything, we can go for what, guys? Some other applications also available. So we are using what? Paytm, right? For the sake of amount transfer, all these things. Just like we are using in our regular life, we are using different types of applications. See, these all are called as in what, guys? These all are called as in what? Okay. Observe, guys, here. So MS Office, games, Book My Show, Amazon, Swiggy, IRCTC, Redbus, Paytm, etc. Right? So we have different types of softwares we are using in our regular life. So in order to develop these things, check it, guys. In order to develop these things, compulsory we have to use what, guys? One programming language. Compulsory we have to use what, guys? One programming language is required. Which programming language we have to use? In a sense, sometimes we will use C language, sometimes we will use C++, sometimes we will use Java, sometimes we will use .NET, sometimes we will use Python. Based on the client requirement and based on the application scenario, we will choose the selection, guys. So for example, if you want to develop any applications, like for example, if your requirement is what, guys? If your requirement is, if you want to develop operating system related things, compulsory we have to use what? CRC++. We don't have any option, guys. Compulsory we have to use CRC++, guys. Okay, but what is our requirement? If you want to develop any web applications, observe, guys, if you want to develop, guys, mute your voice, guys, everyone. Someone is unmute, mute, guys. That. So if you want to develop, otherwise if you want to develop web applications, if you want to develop web applications, because right now, so most of the people are using web applications, right? That's why if your requirement is, if you want to develop web applications, then go for what, guys? Either Java, then use what, guys? Either Java or .NET or Go for what, guys? Python. Otherwise, if your requirement is what? If you want to develop any web applications, then go for what? Either Java or .NET or Python. Anyone you can choose, guys. So, how Java or .NET in the same way, Python is also one application, one programming language. So, what is a Python, guys? Python is a programming language. Python is what, guys? Python is a one programming language which is used to develop, what, guys? Your web applications. This is one point, guys. Remember up to here, Python is what? Python is a programming language. Python is what? Python is one programming language. Then observe everyone, guys. Guys, this is a programming language. So already we have what Java.NET is available, right? Then why Python, sir? Okay, if already so Java and .NET is available, then what is the necessity of Python? If you said it is a programming language, what is the use? Now observe the use of Python. Python is not only programming language, guys. Remember, Python is not only programming language. Then what Python, sir? In the sense, observe. Python is not only used in, remember, Python not only used in web applications, Python is used in different areas, guys. Check it. Where we have to use Python? The areas. Where we are going to use in Python? Have a check it, guys. Python is used, the main applications of Python is, the first important application is big data. The first important place is what? Big data. Python we are going to use in big data. Okay. So because this is one of very useful area, guys. Okay. Python where we are using, guys, we are using in big data. Because right now scenario is changed, right? Right now scenario changed, right? Means what happened, guys, here right now? Day by day, observe, the data is increased. Day by day, the data is increased. When our data is increased, so what I have to do? In starting days, people are using normal things. Okay, in your files, we are storing data, then databases comes. When our data is increased, then slowly what happened? So our data becomes what? So initially our data is kilobytes, then megabytes, then gigabytes, then terabytes, then petabytes. That slowly data is increased. When data is increased, we have to organize the data. We have to manage the data. In order to organize data, we have a concept called big data. We have a concept called what? Big data. So as well as observe, guys, on that big data, if you want to perform operations, we have a topic called what, guys? So machine learning, ML. We have one more option that is called what? Deep learning, DL. Once data is increased on the data, if you want to perform operations, we have what, guys? Machine learning. We have what? Deep learning. These are the two things are available, guys. Machine learning and deep learning, two are available. Means observe here, guys, big data, machine learning, and then deep learning. So these machine learning and deep learning concepts are useful to perform operations on your data. Whenever you perform operations, we are going to get some results, right? The results we can get, we can do some analysis by using what? Data science. We can do by using what, guys? Data science concept, guys. Okay, in data science, what we are going to do, guys? We are doing some analysis on data, guys. We are doing what? Some analysis on data. Okay, we are doing some analysis on our data, guys. Means what analysis we are going to do, sir? For example, observe. So I have a huge amount of data. Imagine you are belongs to one e-commerce site, guys. Take an example of Amazon. So if you observe Amazon, what happened, guys, in Amazon? Sometimes they're giving some offers, right? Sometimes when you open Amazon, the first page, observe. The first page, what happened? It shows that the first page it shows that what? So these are the offers you are going to get. And the first page, some products, because in Amazon we have huge amount of products are available. In Amazon we have what, guys? A huge amount of the products are available, but it shows only a few products, right? It doesn't show all the products, it shows only a few products, right? So here also same, guys. Why out of 10,000 products are available, but it first page it selected only so maximum 50 products. Out of 500 products, how 50 items are selected, guys? Only those 50 items are displayed in the first page. Observe sometimes whenever in newspaper also some ads will come, right? Did you ever check the related to shopping malls, either Amazon or Big Bazaar, something? In newspaper, some ads will come. At the time, in Big Bazaar, we have thousands. Observe, guys, we have thousands products are available. But it doesn't display all the products in the newspaper. It will display only some products. Why those products only displayed? Why not all other products? Certain reason is there, right? Even observe, sometimes flash sale will be there. Sometimes what? Within 2 days only sales. In the 2 days only, they will mention sales. Sometimes only. So what? Friday sales. Why only that day they are giving the special sales? Super sales. Some reason will be there, right? Who will suggest that? Okay. Otherwise, coming days, actually Tritiya coming. Then what happened? So maximum people are trying to purchase gold, right? Then for gold market, okay, they need some analysis based on the previous analysis, based on historical data means last 2 3 years data. Last 2 to 3 years data they have to collect. Based on the data they have to do analysis. Based on the data they have to do analysis, and then what they have to do, guys? On that analysis they have to give suggestion to gold market. So within coming days, so Akshay Tritiya is coming. So in that one, focus on these age group or focus on so ladies, because there are more ladies are going to purchase gold. So focus on those category. In that one, focus on age in between so and so. Like some analysis you have to do based on the historical data, means what? Your previous data, based on your historical data, do analysis, and based on your analysis you can give what, guys? Your prediction, future prediction, what will happen next. And even observe, guys, right now what happened because of this COVID-19, the entire country is locked down, right? We can't go any outside, we will be there in home itself. Observe, whenever you observe the news channels, we are getting some analysis, right? Approximately this COVID-19 or this lockdown will end so and so date. They're giving some graphs. They are doing some analysis. We can't say exactly whether it is end by so and so date. Because of some analysis, people will say at May ending the entire COVID-19 will be end, or June first week it will take time. Some people will say in May first week we are going to close our lockdown again. People will go normally. Some people will give different analysis. How it will possible in the sense? Because of your data science. In the data science, with the help of machine learning and deep learning concepts, taking help of those things, then we will go for what, guys? Do analysis, predict the future, and give to your management. So that management will take the decision by using your data science concept, guys. So that is an advantage of data science, guys. So these all are very popular right now, guys. Your big data, machine learning, deep learning, data science, and then after data science, what do we have, guys? We have, okay, observe your games. Right now, games are so very popular, guys. Most of the people are okay using playing games, right? That games, guys. I'm giving some areas, guys. So right now, what are the areas are very popular? What are the areas we have scope? Because all our target is software company. You have to settle in software company. So I'm just giving what are the areas. What are the areas we have to focus? Now have a look, guys. What are the areas we have to focus? Big data, machine learning, deep learning, data science, games, as well as observe, guys, AWS, Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Service. This is also one area where we have to focus, guys, because more market is there. AWS, Amazon Web Services. We have one more part. What? Dev apps. And then observe, guys, IoT, Internet of Things, even web applications. Yes, even we can go for what, guys? Web applications. So big data, machine learning, deep learning, data science, games, AWS, DevOps, IoT, web applications. See, not one. All these areas are very, very popular. And one more most important area is AI, artificial intelligence. AI, artificial intelligence. By using this AI, we can take, not we, guys, your system. Okay, means what? Robotics, guys. Your system will take automatic decisions. AI, it will take what? Automatic decisions, guys. Guys, right now, AI is very popular, guys. One of the demanding thing, guys, in market. So by using auto AI, so automatically your system, your robot, your machine will take the decisions, guys. Already, a lot of the applications are developed by using AI, guys. Observe one of the real-time application. Which application we used in the sense? So already some applications are developed by using your AI, guys. Guys, do you know any applications which are developed by using AI? If you know, just ping me, guys. If you know any applications which are developed by using AI, just ping me. Good. Siri, Alexa, very good. Any other applications, guys? Okay, good. Think, guys, because AI is very, very popular, right? So think. Okay. What about others, guys? Good, nice. Okay. Others, everyone. Whatever you know, just ping me, guys. Good, good, nice. Okay, okay. What you know, just ping me, guys. Based on AI, which application is developed? Ping me, guys. Everyone ping me. Yeah, good, guys. Yeah. Now observe guys, I will give you one simple example. All our answers are good. Okay, you are communicating very nice guys. Okay, observe which applications are using AI in the sense. Already some applications they are using what guys? AI concept. Observe guys. One of the most popular thing is what? Popular application is one of the most popular application is driverless car. Have a look guys. What is the application? Driverless car. Because it is very popular, right? Driverless car. That is one of the applications which are developed by using AI guys. Driver is not required there. Driver is not required there guys. What happened? Very simple. No driver, nothing. You just go and sit and just ping guys. What you have to do? Just give the instructions where to go. That's it. Just ping enough guys. So that what happened guys, your car automatically will go. Means your car will take decisions automatically. Your car will take decisions automatically. So where to go? Okay, where to go? Everything will taken care by whom guys? Your car itself. So not only that guys, in some time in shopping malls also, so we need to use AI. Observe now if you go for airport also, what happened? In previous, in order to open the door, some person will be there, the person will open the doors. Now what happened guys? There is no person at all. Now there is no person at all. Simply what happened in the sense, whenever person comes, automatically the door has opened based on what guys? The persons. Sensors are available. Based on the sensors, it will sense whether the person is available or not. If person is available, if the person is available, simply what will happen guys? The doors will open. Otherwise, doors never open. So in all those cases, what is required in the sense a concept is required, guys. Observe like we have n number of concepts, guys. So now our focus is on what, guys? We have to focus on these concepts. So because the market is available for these concepts, guys: big data, machine learning, and deep learning, data science, games, AWS, dev apps, IoT, web applications, AI. These are the different concepts which we required for nowadays, guys. These are the different concepts which we require for nowadays. Okay, so now have a look, guys. Now what to do here? Check, guys. If you want to learn any of these things, guys, remember, if you want to learn any of these things, even so, I write one more thing, guys. Even testing also. Even testing also, guys. So if you want to do any one of this one, check it guys. If you want to go for any one of this one, if you want to go any one of this one, what is required in the sense? What is required in the sense? Compulsory, you should have a skill on what? Python. If you have knowledge on Python, remember guys, if you have knowledge on Python, then only, if you have knowledge on Python, observe guys, if you have knowledge on Python, then only you can learn, then only you can move to what, guys? Any one of this one, guys. Because why? In the sense, so in all these areas, guys, your Python is used, guys. So Python is used not in one area. Python is used in not in one area. Okay. Python is used not in one area. Python is used in one, what guys? In all areas, guys. Observe. Python is used not in one area. Python is used in not all areas, guys. Observe your Java or .NET programming language, guys. Whether it may be Java, whether it may be .NET, what happened? Whether if you are using Java or whether you are using .NET, you can develop only web applications. That is the major purpose of your Java or .NET. But if you use Python, what is your advantage in the sense you can use any one of these one guys. That means you can go for either big data, machine learning, deep learning, data science, games, AWS, web apps, IoT, web applications. In all these areas, you have to use what guys? Your Python guys. You have to use what? Your Python. So Python means what guys? This is not a small thing. It is a huge thing guys. So if you are good in Python, remember guys, if you are good in Python, you have more scope in market. If you are good in Python, you have more scope in market, guys. Okay, in Python. So if you want to learn Python, so have a look, guys. If you want to learn Python, what you have to do, because Python is not used in one area, it is used in different areas, right? So if you want to learn Python, what we have to learn in the sense, observe the Python course is divided into two partitions, guys. One is called as an core Python, and second one is called as an advanced Python. This is the two parts, guys. A Python is classified into divided into two parts. One is called core Python, and second one is called as in what? Advanced Python. This is the two areas, guys. Okay. So in core Python, what we will do, guys, in core Python, we are going to do some basics. We are going to discuss some basics in core Python. And then once we are good in the basics, then we'll move on to where, guys? We will move on to advanced Python, guys. In core Python, we are going to see some basics, guys. Once the basic is okay, if you are able to understand the basic programming, if you are able to understand the basic program, then we are moving to where? Your advanced Python, guys. We are moving to advanced Python. Once if you are good, guys, actually, we don't have core and advanced Python, guys, only Python. That's it. But what we are doing in the sense, because first the pillars will be strong, guys. If your pillars will be strong, then you can understand everything, right? That's why in core Python level, observe guys, in core Python level, what we are going to do, we are going to explain the pillars. The logics is required. Once you are good in the logic, once you are understanding programming, then we'll move on to advanced Python, guys. Then we'll move on to where? Advanced Python, guys. So first focus on where, guys? Core Python. Then focus on where, guys? Your advanced Python. That's it, guys. Focus on core Python. Then focus on what, guys? Advanced Python. Once core and advanced Python is finished, then go for what, guys? Go for what? Focus on. If you're a fresher, then you can go for job. Sir, I'm not a fresher. Already I have an experience. I have 2 years gap, or 3 years gap, or 1 year gap, or 4 years gap. If you have a gap, then go and learn any one of this one, guys. Either big data, data science, or AWS, or dev apps, or IoT, or AI. Go and learn any one of this one. Then in software company, definitely will get a huge package, guys. In software company, definitely will get huge package. That's it, guys. So as part of our syllabus, observe, guys, as part of our syllabus in core Python level, remember, guys, in core Python level, we will discuss some basics, then we'll move on to where, guys? Advanced Python. Okay. In core Python level, some basics. I will share the document, guys. I have the document, so I will share with you. Don't worry. In core Python level, so we will see the basics concepts. Means what? So basics of Python, and then how to install your Python. Then we will discuss about what? Keywords, and then identifiers. After identifiers, we will discuss what, guys? Operators, and then IDLE and IDE. What is IDLE and what is IDE? After finishing up those things, We'll discuss about what guys? Data types, and we will discuss about what? Variables, and then we'll discuss about what guys? Some programs. Once you are good in the programs, then we'll start a concept called what guys? Functions. Okay, in functions, different ways guys. After functions, how to call function, how to declare function and call functions, local and global variables, as well as local and global variables. These all are the topics which we are going to discuss as part of the core Python guys. Here, based on the things, we'll discuss about some examples. We'll discuss what guys? Some examples. Otherwise, all these we will discuss what as part of your core Python guys. Once you get the knowledge, then we'll move on to advanced Python guys. Once you get the subject knowledge, then we will move on to where guys? Advanced Python. In advanced Python level, we will discuss remaining points guys. So we will discuss about which topics in the sense? Control statements, we'll discuss about control statements, and then we'll discuss about, okay, so control statements. After control statement is finished, we'll discuss about collections, then oops concept, and oops different are available guys, that also will cover in oops as part of the oops. Okay, then what is a class, what is the object, what is a class, what is the object, how to declare the class, how to create the object, how to communicate, all those things. And then I'm just giving the main key points guys. Exception handling concept, like in advanced Python we have different concepts are there guys, and how to communicate with file handling concepts. And then observation file handling means your application is communicated with files. From the files, whatever the data we have, we can get the data guys. Exception handling, file handling concept, as well as we will discuss about database, how to communicate with database. In database, we are going to discuss okay, what guys? Your two types of databases guys. One is structured database, and second one is what guys? Non-structured database. No SQL. Both I will discuss with you guys, either structured database and NoSQL, both I will discuss with you. Okay, like in advanced Python guys, I'm just giving overview points only, I'm not giving what, so in-depth concepts, just overview, have a look on overview guys. I will give you some introduction about what guys, or pandas and numpy also guys. Pandas and numpy is a big topic guys, you can't explain all the topic. I'll give you the introduction about what are pandas and numpy. Okay, so next one, what happened guys here? So by using core and advanced Python, remember guys, by using core and advanced Python, we can't do any projects. Remember one thing guys, by using core and advanced Python, we can't do any projects guys. If you want to do projects, compulsory you should have knowledge of what guys? Core and advanced Python, and further you need to go for what guys? Either Django is one framework guys, you need to have knowledge of either Django or Flask. Okay. Guys, here in core Python, these are the topics we are going to discuss guys. In advanced Python, so we have a lot of topics are there, so I will give you the things guys, the entire syllabus I will mail to you, don't worry. Okay, So once core Python is finished, then advanced Python related concept I will mail to you guys. Okay, core and advanced Python. Remember guys, core and advanced Python. Okay, both I am going to take care guys. Core and advanced Python, both I am going to take care guys. Okay, core Python as well as advanced Python, both I am going to take care. Okay, so this is our syllabus guys. But if you remember one thing guys, right now in software, okay, right now in software company, if you want to get a job, because this is what guys, this is what guys, always updated, right? So as a software developer, you have to migrate. Then only your future will be there, guys. Sir, I know only Java. I will be there in only Java. I can't learn any other things. If you say na, so people never accept you. Okay, people never accept you. Okay, Akhil, I didn't explain matplotlib. That is one library. I will give you instructions how to use matplotlib. Okay, so that is called one library which is available in Python. Which is available in Python. I will give you instructions, guys, how to use the libraries. Okay, now observe guys. In this one, what we have to do? This is all about the migration step. So you can't fix one for one particular programming language, guys. So if you learn what guys, one thing, then you can go for any other things, guys. Any other programming languages. Okay, so for that one, what is the benefit in the sense your Python is very useful for us, guys. Python is very useful for us. Okay, so this is the course content which we are going to use, guys, and don't worry, guys. Okay, I'll take care of everything and observe, guys. So my name is Kumar, guys. Remember, guys, my name is what? Sage Kumar. I'm going to take care of everything, guys. Okay, and my qualification is MTech. My qualification is MTech. And I have an experience of 10 years, guys. So this is the 10th year, guys. So I have an experience of 10 years. So you don't worry, guys. I will take care of you, guys. Okay. Don't worry about your subject, guys. I will take care of everything, guys. Okay. So this is about what? Your core Python, advanced Python. So from tomorrow onwards, what we are going to see, guys, we are going to start your basics concept, guys. We are going to start what, guys? Our basic concept, guys. Okay. So that's it for today, guys. If you have any queries, you can ask, guys. You can chat. Otherwise, we will wind up today and we'll meet tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we are going to start your basics of Python, guys. If you have any questions,